Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to Shivers, where I'm in the Planetarium. I'm going to be doing some UFO-related puzzle solving and astronomy solving and blah blah blah. Yay! Coincidence or extraterrestrial visits? These pictographs found in civilizations having no interaction with each other looks extraordinarily similar. One is led to believe that these ancient civilizations communicated with beings from other planets. Ancient writing found at the site suggests when the pictographs are properly aligned, the visitors will return. So, let me come over here. Ah, yes. So now,
Care
we need a
to
little
refresh your
flashback
memory?
to Mythology of the Stars. Nope. Never mind. In search of the unexplained. That's what we need. Alright, so let's see here. Oops, I actually recapped my pen, I forgot. Okay, so we got Peru. Peru has the sun inside of a circle with 4 circles. And then we have a flat-headed alien with a little da-da-da-da-da-da, and then we have a oval UFO with fire coming out of the bottom and spiky tops. And then Soviet Russia. The Soviet. We have the little spiky spikes with the full man inside, the stick figure man. And then we have the little doodad guy with his little arms being all like, I came from space, this is my laser gun, with the little doots. And then we have a black sun with a circle. And then Pakistan has a little wavy arm dude with the spikes. And then we have another black sun, but inside the circle are the 4 dots. And then we have kind of like a little hamburger saucer with lines going straight down instead of fiery spikes. And then China has Mr. Black-Eyed. And he's like, I don't know. And then we have black fire coming out of this UFO with a super stylistic sun reaching out to the outer circle and the blah blah blahs. There we go. Sounds good to me. I don't want to accidentally hit exit. Okay, so Peru. This guy here. Okay. Let's see. This guy is appropriate. And we need Mr. Flathead. Peru's done. All right. Soviet Russia, we have the fiery fire, little dude inside. And we have this guy here. We have a different person. There we go. Pakistan, we have the line, that's right. We have this guy here, and then we have Mr. Shrugs a lot. Here we just need to swap these guys. There we go. Appropriate. Inside, we have Mr. Lionface, who I do believe I left over here. I do believe the pot that matches. Yep, there we go. Now we have wax. Wax is all set. Nope, we're gonna go forward here. These big old steps. Did I forget something? I feel like I forgot something. So I got that guy and I got that guy. Okay, so we still need the Durus and the werewolf. Alright, so left. Oh, no. Keep away from Hedgestone because Mr. Lightning likes to hang out over there. Astronomical construction. Scientists have yet to explain the perfection of the Great Pyramid in Egypt, the images on Easter Island, Stonehenge, or the Great Temples in Latin America. Each of these has astrological significance. One can theorize that the only way that much of the great architecture in the world was built was with the help and influence of technologies far greater than ours. So, let's see here. If I go step over here. Amidst the storm, the North's god executes his thunderous deed. Near him a message, its content you must heed. Let us head over through here. This is a real. I like this hallway too. This hallway's cool because you can kind of hear the Planetarium music in the background. It's so nice. It's really cool just coming up the stairs and you see like it gives away the twilight. I love that so much. Oh. And over here we have the only bathroom. I will tell you that all the time, the cloth Ixupi will always be here. Because he's guarding a talisman / puzzle piece here. Yeah, he's always in there. Oh, we got a werewolf here. Vampires. Over here. Here we go. This needs to be red. And there we go, it's red. Lycanthropy, or the act of shape-changing, is universal in all societies. In Europe, a man becomes a werewolf. In Africa, a were-lion. In some countries, a man may become any were-animal. Here, we got ourselves a little bit of a Pegasus going on here. I'm not sure what that would have been. Cyclops. Found in a cave in Turkey, this is just one example of a myth founded in truth. The myth says that Apollo killed all the Cyclops with a bow that they had forged. Could it be they really existed and the myth explains their extinction? What do we have here? Oh, that's probably part of the, is this the wax? Because I think the wax guy likes to hang out over here by this. Yeah. Aphosis the serpent. According to Egyptian myth, the serpent Apophis attacks the sun god Ra every night, battling it until morning. Priests of Ra reenacted the battle by inscribing a wax effigy with the name of the serpent and hacking it into pieces while reciting a spell. How fortuitous for me. Alright, and then we got this person here. Most primitive cultures have myths to explain the introduction of death to the world. To the Mariois, death was willed by the goddess Henenuitopo, who sent the spirit journeying across the ocean to the underworld. Enclosed in a carved chest, the bodily remains stood guard, frightening away intruders. Oh, here we go.
Plato first coined the word mythologia, or the telling of stories. Fictional or historical, myths are a universal creation. They attempt to explain the unexplainable, the world, God, monsters, man's very existence itself, and death.
Ooh, what do we have here? Beth's checking out the fortune. Hey, look at me. Let's look at this fast photography. Oh, see, you can tell kind of like what some of the talismans are. So, you need like an choppy chop man for whatever that was. You got, that's the metal. You need like a, it looks like that's a scorpion for the lightning. got the sharks for the water, and so on and so forth. That's like, ha ha ha, I'm in front of skulls. Check out all these cool bobbly gadgets and the wooden sculpture back here. Ancient astrology. Thanks to my greatest fan, Merrick Campbell from John Maker. Ah, see, it's already... In 1938, Sir Hubert Windelnot wrote a startling paper. In it, he reported that pyramids, similar in size and construction to the Great Pyramids of Egypt, were built in parts of the world by civilizations that had never had contact with each other. The paper was widely respected at first, but later, as he lectured and wrote articles in scientific journals, he claimed that extraterrestrial beings had inspired the construction of these buildings. He went so far as to suggest that the monuments were gigantic stone signs built around the world to signal the gods or extraterrestrial beings. This author neither supports nor denies Windelnut's point of view, but rather reports it as another theory. As lost civilizations are uncovered and ancient writings deciphered, more mysteries are revealed every year, and the theories that explain them multiply. Thank you, timer. Recently, an increasing number of scientists have at least considered theories similar to Windelnot's. In the past 10 years, 319 books and over 100,000 articles have been written addressing the subject. Some support and some criticize. A society called the Ancient Astronaut Society was formed exclusively to prove the hypothesis that astronauts from another world are the explanation to most of the mysteries of the past. So why would you just drop your backpack here, Merrick? African creation myth. God was angry at Anansi the spider for his latest prank. To punish him, God told Anansi to bring him the items he was thinking about. Through trickery, Anansi learned that God was thinking about darkness, the moon, and the sun. Anansi tricked Gila Monster into showing him where they were. Bringing the items to God in a bag, Anansi first threw out darkness, then he threw out the moon, and finally the sun, momentarily blinding God and allowing Anansi to get away. This music box celebrates how the moon and sun came to be in the sky. Well, the only Anansi story I am aware of is Anansi the spider and Anansi and the strange moss-covered rock. Back in the good old days of elementary school, where he... or she, or was it he or she? I don't know. They never really get... To my knowledge, Anansi never really had a gender, nor did any of the other animals. The lion and his yams, the hippo and his pineapples. Was it pineapples? I don't remember. I do remember the lion and his canned yams. But we shall solve this puzzle here next time. So until then, thank you all very much for watching, and ciao for now. Ciao for now.